Welcome to the
Yeah,
Hustle Wing podcast. Today we are joined by Octavian. He's going to pitch to us an idea that he's got going on cooking in the brain there. So thank you so much for your time, Octavian. How are you today?
thank you. I'm doing very well. Now I'm like getting nervous. I didn't knew it's gonna be like
Don't
live
be nervous.
streaming.
It's just a conversation between me and you. I just want to get to know you and get to know your service. So it's just a chat. Don't stress about it, okay?
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. So should I start with the structure of your questions, right?
Yeah, yeah. So what is your idea? What's your pitch?
Okay. So my idea is an instinctive way to manage documents, to
Okay.
classify documents. So basically, what I want to build is some sort of a software that could be used only offline in offline mode without
Okay.
any like cloud technologies and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Because I want people to be able to organize their documents, their PDF documents,
Hmm.
some images as well, or scan images,
Yeah.
um, on their computers, on their own network, without sending maybe sensitive documents across the wire to be processed somewhere.
Yeah.
So my product normally should create the same feeling like you have in an e-commerce platform, but
Okay.
instead of the categories for like shoes, toys, whatever, you have like bills, medical stuff,
Ah,
uh, lease contracts,
yeah.
banking stuff, and so on.
Yeah.
So, and it should be able to provide some sort of a, like real time or close to real time search
Yeah.
based on the content of the documents. But the biggest feature of the product itself, in my
Mhm.
opinion, would be the automatic classification of documents.
Okay.
Meaning, because it's so hard to keep track. Like you get an invoice today, you get a new insurance contract tomorrow for your
Mhm.
house or for your credit card or whatever. You
Mhm.
change banks, you change countries, you get a kid born and he has like ID documents, or you
Yeah.
need to renew your passport and you have a bunch of documents. And it's always
Yeah.
like I have like tons of paperwork that I need to go through or scan
Yeah.
it and optimize the scan images so I
Mhm.
can send them when needed. And it's always
Yeah.
like I dedicate maybe like 2 weeks per year to actually make sure that everything is in order for
Wow.
the entire family and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And I would use my own product
Yeah.
to make my life easier. So
Okay.
that's the idea in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Pretty sure there are already some like products or services that are doing this, but I do not know any of it that would be useful for a end customer without too much IT knowledge
Mm.
and
Mm.
without sending the documents to
Yeah. To
somewhere
a class.
online.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Fair
the
enough.
yeah, the core would be this kind of like technology that would be able to do the OCR on it,
Mm-hmm.
classify stuff,
Uh-huh.
but on prem.
All right. That's an awesome idea. Okay. So are you like the file keeper for your whole family? Because 2 weeks
Yeah,
is a long time
2 weeks
for
per year. Yeah,
paperwork. Yeah.
and apparently 2 weeks per year for a family of 4 people. Um, it's is the norm. I
Is
know
it?
like some other people that are having like even more time dedicated for this because
Mhm.
they are having their own businesses,
Yeah.
maybe side hustles.
Mm.
They change jobs even like
Yeah.
uh, at a higher rate than myself and so
Yeah.
on. So I think like when they deal with inheritance from like their relatives or stuff like that, or even if they have uh, more family members than me, then things
Then
are
it takes
getting
longer.
complicated. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So how did you come up with this idea? It's because of you being the bookkeeper for your family.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I had my room floor filled with paperwork for quite a few days in a row this year, and it was a mess. And I would say, like, one day I'll just scan everything
Yeah.
without even going through them. I'll just put them in one folder, then
Mm,
install a software, and this software would go into that folder
that's
and
it.
create a very beautiful data visualization for my documents for
Yeah.
me. And I'll be able just to open this software and do what I have to do without search for what I need to find,
Yeah.
without going and taking everything to make
Yeah.
sure that they are chronologically ordered and stuff.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, cool. So what is your biggest challenge at the moment? So you said it was still in sort of the ideation phase. Have you thought about making it into an actual product? Have you thought about the challenges that would you'd face in that?
Yeah, I think the challenges first would be to make sure that I can use, like, uh, OCR engine on prem
Mhm. Okay.
without having to pay a license for it, so that I have the possibility to use an OCR engine on
Mm.
prem, but also, like, to commercialize the product after I use that engine. So I
Okay.
have no idea right now if something like that exists on the market,
Yeah.
and I think that would be the biggest challenge, to actually make sure that I don't have to integrate another commercial product inside my
Yeah. Inside
my
your
product.
software. Okay, interesting. And all right, what would you be open to our community of side hustlers to reach out to you if they maybe thought that your idea could be improved by this, or maybe it could have this type of feature or this kind of marketing strategy? Would you be interested with networking with the people
Yeah,
in our community?
I will not be able to do this alone anyway. So yeah, side hustlers join.
Well, that's always the way to look at it. The more, the merrier. So I'm glad that you're open to that. But yeah, thank you so much for your time, Octavian. It's been, a pleasure chatting to you and hearing about your product. I see the need for it, especially with, home fires and, anything can happen, floods and things like that. At least you'll always have, a place where your documents will be kept safe from that way. So that's cool. And then I get that you want to keep it secure from offline, like from out, like keeping it off the cloud, because then you don't know who has access to what essentially. So, that's a good
Yeah,
idea. It's a really cool idea.
I,
So
I have
thank you for
some
sharing.
I have some friends that are in the medical fields, and
Mhm.
sometimes they have, like, even their own paperwork, the
Yeah.
administrative paperwork for their own, like, industry and activity, and they will never transmit that over the wire to
You
any
see.
cloud provider. I don't have anything against any cloud provider. It's just
Yeah.
the idea that some things are not supposed to leave your computer.
Yeah, yeah, no, definitely. You should always have the option of whether you want to use the cloud or not. So, if you offer that, then there will be people that want that as well. So, yeah. Well, again, thank you for your time, Octavian. And I hope you have a great day. Yeah,
Thanks. It was a pleasure speaking with you guys. Take care.
you too.
Cheers.